Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to InfoGamer. For this tutorial, I have a quick fix that I'd like to go over. And this fix is for an issue that I ran into while working for this company that I've been working for the last year. And I wasn't really able to find any documentation out there on how to fix this issue, and so I thought I'd create this video. Now this issue probably isn't very common, but it deals with when you're uploading an APK file with some expansion files to the Oculus developer console. Say you find a way to run your game with just an APK file and no expansion files when you've been previously uploading expansion files. I ran into this issue because I was trying to upload an APK and an OBB file, but I was using the wrong process for uploading that OBB file. And when I tried to do it the right way, I was running into this issue. Now, like we've talked about in a previous video, when you're uploading an APK file with OBB files or expansion files to the Oculus developer console, one of the easiest ways to do this is with the OVR platform tool inside of Unity. Now to duplicate this issue, I'm going to build my project with the split binary so I get an OBB file. Once these files are built, we're going to go over to the OVR platform tool window, and here I've already set the file path for our APK file, but where I ran into this issue for the OBB file, I had previously been working on a project that had expansion files and no OBB file, and so I was using this asset directory field to upload those expansion files. And then when I switched over to this project that I was currently having this issue with, I made the mistake of going through the routine and adding the OBB file to this same field, instead of the field that's dedicated for OBB files. So if I do the same and I hit upload, here you can see that the files have been uploaded successfully. And in the Oculus developer console, you can see that my most recent build has expansion files, which is the OBB file. Now this causes two main problems. Number one, your OBB file will never actually be loaded by your game, so you'll end up being stuck in your first scene. The other problem is dealing with fixing this issue, in that if we do a new build and then we remove our file path to the OBB file in the asset directory field and we add it instead to the OBB file path, when we hit upload, you'll see that we get this error that says the previous version of this binary contains one asset file. Did you forget to pass the asset directory in this upload? Then it talks about if we want to have our APK inherit from previous expansion files. But this is the key part. It says if no asset should be attached to the new binary, please pass -- force option to override. Now when searching for a solution to this error, I wasn't able to find any documentation or forums on how to fix this problem or where to put the -- force command. But with some time, I was able to figure it out myself, and it's actually quite simple. The first thing that we need to do is open up the script that controls this editor window, and that script is just called OVR platform tool. And we can search for the script inside our project window. Now all we need to do inside the script is a Control F to find the word command, and we can add a space at the end of the word to make it easier to find what we're looking for. And what we're looking for is this function called genUploadCommand. Now inside this function, you'll see that there's an out parameter of type string called command. And throughout this function, we add to the end of this string using the += operator. And so all we have to do is add the -- force string to the end of this command. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of this function, where you can see that it's returning the variable success. Right before this return line, we're going to add command += and then in quotes, we're going to add space -- force. And the space is really important to have at the beginning of the string, because if you don't have that, it'll just add the -- force to the end of whatever string was already in there, and we'll get some failed command. So let's go ahead and save this script, and we'll go back to Unity, and then all we have to do is hit upload. Here you can see that our upload was successful, and when I go to the Oculus developer console, you can see that our build code has increased. And here we have our OBB file, which is also right here, and no expansion files.